Elysia English and welcome back to my channel. Christmas is just over and I'm left with the aftermath. We didn't even have a hosted here at Christmas. We just had Phil's mom and dad, and this place looked like a tornado went through of Pokemon packages and Lego boxes and all the goodness that the kids opened for Christmas. Kitchen is now a mess. We really need to do a complete overhaul, which we just did a few days before Christmas. But with the new year around the corner, I've really been inspired to get back to doing a lot of our minimalizing, because what we're doing right now is a lot more renovations on our own home for 2021, and we have two really huge projects coming between now and the end of January, which means getting organized around the house and minimalizing and making cleaning and the process of putting things away in our house is really going to save us a lot of time and stress doing these renovations. And so actually I was inspired by my friend Toby, who actually lives just down the road, and she told me that her family had been trying to downsize and minimalize things in their kitchen space. And the dreaded dishes where you go through a set and there's still a few there and then you have to basically wash everything really stresses me out. Dishes are not my favorite. And so I thought I'm gonna follow her lead and go down to 4 cups, 4 plates, 4 of everything, because there are 4 of us here. We're actually gonna do 6 because Phil's mom and dad are here often to eat with us. So we're gonna do 6 of everything in our kitchen and eliminate everything that we're not using in the kitchen. I don't need 2 rolling pins, I don't need 2 of everything, and so I thought I'm gonna go through absolutely everything, including our kitchen gadgets, and just really simplify and organize the kitchen. And then I'm gonna go do the same thing in our bathroom space. I'm gonna de-Christmas the house and get a whole lot done today. So I better get working because I have so much to do. Let's go. We're only allowed 6. I'm getting rid of the rest so we can't even hide them on ourselves. While I'm cleaning in the kitchen today, I'm also going to make a list of things that need replacing or things that we need to still get. When downsizing, you do notice that there's a few things sometimes you go grab in your kitchen that maybe you need. Like the other day, we were looking everywhere for an ice cream scoop, and I don't know why, but we don't have one. We got a few things together this week. I bought some new glasses and new mugs at Home Hardware and went and picked up a smoothie maker for Dayton for Christmas because he's been loving making smoothies. There's a few things that we know we absolutely use. So while we're minimalizing, we're not only organizing and getting rid of things, but we're trying to keep only the things that are in our house that bring us joy, add value to our life, and are actually things we use. The rest is just clutter that we're moving to clean to get to one thing or the next, and you're just constantly circling over yourself. So I'm trying to eliminate all that time that it takes us to do that. I already had a few dishes washed. I'm just going to get my pots and cake pans and things from Christmas baking away, wipe everything down, and then I get to start discarding all of the cups and things that we don't use. And Philip, I'm not hiding them. I'm getting rid of them. We're gonna donate them so we can't backtrack. And I'm okay getting rid of cups and things. There's no sentimental value except for 2 mugs up top there that the boys made me when they were about 2 at with their nana at a pottery shop. So those are sentimental cups. They get to stay in the kitchen. But we're going down to 2, warm tea, coffee, Yeti cups, just the 6 cups and stuff we need for Nana and Papa. Very minimal. Ready to declutter all this? So we have tons of extra canned goods and things here because we don't have a pantry. I've been putting them in here when we buy extra groceries because we are now just approaching another month lockdown. So we do have a little small extra freezer in the kitchen here, and we're using a couple of our normal dish cupboards for an actual little food pantry, so we have some extras so that we're not running to the store all the time. One of our boys has a food allergy, so we need to keep extra food in the house that he can eat, like breads and things that are only good for him. So that's why we have the extra freezer space. So we're really finding that this already small kitchen feeling super smaller when we have all this extra stuff in here, but it's necessary right now. So we're a little bit disorganized for where we've kind of shoved food because there's nowhere for it to go in this small kitchen. Sure why this pan from our very first apartment is in our kitchen.
It's a collectible.
It's a collectible. It has been well used, and I'm sure it was a $5 pan on our first apartment, but we now have a new nice one, blue diamond one from Home Hardware, so I think we can retire this one. What do you think? A great big canning pot doesn't need to be in our everyday use. See, all this is canning. Stuff I use a couple times a year maybe, that we don't need in the kitchen right now. It can probably go down in the cold room. I think that's probably the best spot. I'm covered in flour. I think I should rinse all this off before it goes back in. I'm gonna downsize all of my pots and pans and baking things to just this top cupboard and then organize the food down here because we do need this space right now with everything. All the canning stuff can go actually in the pot. Searching
stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken.
We make a lot of muffins in our house, and the boys have been actually doing a lot of their own baking and making their own toast and their own pasta. I've been kind of making smaller batches, so I like having baking stuff that's accessible for the kids. Yesterday I started cleaning up a few of the baking things because I had so many. Just kept it down to one rolling pin, one whisk, one spatula, some of the new kitchen gadgets that Home sent me, measuring tapes. We don't use measuring tapes to bake in our house. Measuring cups, and I needed a new Pyrex measuring for the kids. I had one that had a broken handle, so I'm going to put all of the baking things just in this basket on the counter since we do use it almost on a daily basis. Then the kids can get at it. I'm going to make sure all of our muffin tins and everything are in there. I think I'll just stick them in the back, and then they don't take up room in my cupboard. And we don't really use this part of our counter much except for to actually bake at. So I think that's kind of perfect. I also have some of Phil's mom's dishes in here from Christmas dinner because she brought over the actual like full turkey dinner and everything, and we just warm things up here. So I'm making a pile of the dishes that need to go back to her. I'm going to put my cupcake muffin tins in this baking basket. I picked up this plastic juice jug that I thought would be perfect to have water in the fridge for the boys. That way they can get their own water and I don't have to worry about a glass jug dropping on our ceramic floor. So this is perfect. It was like $8. I wipe that drawer all the time and we somehow always get crumbs in there. Clearly never use this because it's still packaged up. And we definitely don't use this lemon grinder. In fact, I have two, which I don't use. And I just got a new set with a potato masher in it for Christmas, so I'm going to discard this one. I need my meat thermometer. We don't drink alcohol and we have a wine cork, so I'd say we can get rid of that. Third lemon. Why do I have 3 of these? This is just a little garlic press, which I will use. Heat, donate. Use my can opener all the time, so it goes in the always use drawer. Never use this melon baller. This can go back in the kids' Play-Doh set. Always use our cheese grater. New ice cream scoop. Never use this rubbery silicone spatula. Use a peeler. This is another type of meat thermometer. Use my mixer a lot. That can go with my baking stuff. Sponges. This can all go. This is what I had left of my measuring spoons, which is why I was happy to get another one from home, because I don't know why. I think when the kids sometimes use them for crafts or Play-Doh, we seem to lose them. So now I have a nice stainless steel set that's staying in the kitchen. And these are all the little mini clips that don't really close anything up.
I know that you're curious, I know that you're strong, but life can be furious and things can go wrong. You go, we're better off tomorrow.
This is just one cupboard and 2 small drawers. I already discarded about 20 mugs, and I'd say about 5 miscellaneous glasses out of the other shelf, and a bunch of Tupperware that didn't have lids. I did that Christmas Eve because I cleaned out the fridge so that we would have enough room for the whole turkey dinner leftovers to go in there. So this is actually my second box from the kitchen, and I'm certain there's still more. I want to wipe and vacuum out the crumbs. Philip's helped moving a lot of our renovation construction stuff today because we're still using a lot of these tools. like this air compressor we need all the way upstairs, and it's so heavy because we need to get the baseboards put back on the boys' bedrooms. So he's gonna manpower this all the way upstairs.
I'm gonna start with this snake. Once I
Like
wrangle
a 30
this,
or 40 foot tube cord.
and then I'll come down and get the pig.
Perfect. We stocked up on several bags of dog food, so now we're just trying to find where we're gonna put a whole bunch of extra bags. But when you have 3 dogs, you gotta have a spot, and then the dogs always eat in here. So we have kibble on the floor over here by their little food mat. We got a lot of cleaning up to do today, but when you leave it for a few days over the holidays, can you just put it on the landing for me for a second?
I just gotta walk past it.
Thanks.
Whoa.
Heavy.
Could you imagine I dropped all the dog food?
Kibble everywhere.
Still might happen.
Still might have it. It's so heavy.
Lift with your knees, not with your back. Arch straight back. Lift with your knees.
Oh my gosh. And we have a laundry pile ready to go because we just put our new washing machine there. Holy, that thing is so heavy. I got a lot done in the kitchen. Floors washed, fridge is cleaned out, all of the appliances are all clean, wiped down all the cabinetry. I actually managed to get rid of a large Christmas bag and 2 boxes worth of mugs, extra dishes, and kitchen utensils that we no longer need. So we'll be able to donate those now to someone who will enjoy them, since we have duplicates and it's just a bunch of clutter in the kitchen. We were able to downsize our kitchen gadgets to just a toaster, which the kids use a lot to make their own toast and stuff, a crock pot, my tea kettle, and Dayton's little smoothie maker. We don't have any other kitchen utensils that we use regularly, and so I have them in the kitchen. And actually the smoothie maker is going to be going in a different location in the house, which we're not ready to show you guys what that project is about, but that actually won't even be in the kitchen, but he's enjoying it right now because he just got it for Christmas. So I'm gonna head into the bathroom. Since we did our bathroom renovation, we actually have a couple of laundry baskets that are filled with things that need to go into the bathroom space and to be purged through that we haven't yet done yet because it wasn't stuff that we used on a daily basis. So I'm gonna tackle minimalizing all of that and getting rid of anything that's expired that we don't use. We've upgraded to a lot of eco-friendly materials that we use now around the house. So there's a lot of chemically filled stuff in those baskets that we really don't use anymore that we can pitch. Just go through that and get the bathroom nice and clean. And then we're gonna get taking down all of the Christmas stuff. Let's go tackle the bathroom. work done today. Philip and I tackled a huge to-do list. The kids also got a whole bunch of their Christmas stuff put away. We put our Christmas tree and a bunch of our decorations away also into the basement. The dreaded space no one has seen, but we have a DIY huge renovation that's going to be coming into that space soon. And we're going to be finishing up the boys' rooms upstairs and getting some work done in the camper. We have a huge month ahead of us doing some pretty big projects that you guys don't even know about yet. We have to finish a few things we're already working on, and part of that is getting organized before we tackle some more big projects. If you're new to our channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. We have lots more DIYs, home renovation, upcycles, trash and treasures coming your way. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.